some Yakuza. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hope you've been having a good day so far. I have a pretty solid guess that everyone's day has been going, hopefully, I at least hope that it's been going better than mine. We'll get into that in a little bit once I've kind of calmed down a little bit more, but yeah, great times. Yeah. Got a good little programming. Oh, for God's sakes, this is why you don't have... Sprint button and select button, same button. Good times. Very good design. Sorry, I'm gonna probably be a little bit like that today. I apologize in advance. Yet again, I just... Alright. I'll give it a bit longer before I get into it though. Because it's going to be one of those vent moments, right? Y'all need a vent moment from time to time. Had a little bit of one earlier with the flatmate. Very thankful for them listening to me as well as the person on the phone for being as kind as they were. But yeah, no, situation's still shite. Alright. So, short hand of as well. I have a feeling we might be able to push for a finish today. If we don't care about like any side content. And I'm gonna be honest, side content in this game has been lacking in a sense. I'm honestly not too fussed about going after Amon. I just kind of want to... This game is like... It's got so many good parts to it, but it's got so many subtle, not so great parts to it. I want to say it that way. That it just slowly and progressively has been whittling down my love for playing it. In some regards. I don't know.
Kiryuの兄貴、他のもんはもう出て行った。俺に何か話があるんだろう、ナグモ。岩見恒夫は明日クルスタケルの葬儀の後、造船所に行くはずです。確かか。陽明連合会の2代目襲名じゃ言うて、広島に招集がかかってる。いいのに探りを入れさせたんじゃ。東上会の菅井も来るらしいで。
Oh boy.
わしは奴らを差し違えてでも殺す。兄貴もそのつもりなんじゃろ。はあ。ほいじゃが、わしと兄貴だけで十分じゃ。一家の連中も秋山さんもこれ以上巻き込めん。俺もそのつもりだった。どうやら俺とお前で死ぬときは一緒になりそうだな、兄弟。そいつは今日初めて聞くニュースじゃ。
God damn.
わしはもういつ出てもええですけ。ほいじゃが兄貴はそうもいかんじゃろ。カムロ町に別れを言う時間はまだあります。わしはセレナの中で待っとりますけ。用が済んだら声かけてつかさい。ほいじゃ。
What's this? Have you heard of, you can take pictures of ghosts in Kamurocho? Okay. Is there anything that turns up at the moment? Because, like, that's the short of it, right? The only thing I really care about at this point is Amon, if we're gonna even do that. Because if we go and look at stuff for stat-wise, we're not maxed out, but we're nearly. We're pretty far along with the heat gauge. If we wanted to do money grinding, we could get better gear, but honestly, probably just worth finishing the game at this point, especially knowing how long the cutscenes are probably going to end up being. Games are going to end up still taking like 3-4 hours to play. Oh man. I will admit I was not expecting them to just kill her off as well. I will say that openly. Just completely evil mode. I'm down for it. Kind of feel bad for this dude.
岩見平蔵会長の車窓が営まれました。超大和級とされる謎の戦艦が浮上後、十分な説明のないまま拳銃自殺を遂げた岩見会長ですが、岩見造船がこの難局をどう乗り越えるか、市の後継者である岩見恒夫社長の今後の動向が注目されます。
Well, that's only a few. This feels a little weak of a build-up so far.
お待ちしてました。二代目クルスタケル襲名のいい余興になります。
すぐに三代目が必要になる。
わしは染谷優が嫌いじゃなかったんですがの。あの美人ママもかわいそうなことしたと思うとる。
腰ミス。
広島のこの土地であんたに勝ち目はありませんよ。
I don't know about that, but
勝ち負けに来てるんじゃねえ。お前らさえこの世から消えてなくなりゃ全部蹴りがつく。
わしら死にに来とるんじゃ。踊れる！かかってくんならそん格好で来いや！
Alright. Feels like we've sped through a lot of moments that would normally be here. Alright. have I said before? The scariest part of this game is crowds of enemies. So yeah, this is how they actually fucking make the final fight difficult. There we go. Oh, I hear you. Damn. Oh, he just gets a full heal. That's that one. Oh, it's only because I actually tried to do something there. Fine. I will play it your way game then. So... Alright. Nice job. I don't know if this is a nice job. That was a messy fight that I was just trying to play as honestly as I could, which says a lot. Very underwhelmed so far for this finishing. Really?
坊ちゃんもなんでじゃ。
本庄という東京の刑事を知っているか。
何？
今日の昼、その本庄に警察上層部からある特命が下されたんだよ。伊達という刑事を見張り、そいつが違法に監禁している赤ん坊とその母親を救出するようにと。
本庄？なんでここ？伊達さん、あなたこそなんでこんな真似をしたんです？どういうことだ？誰の命令でここに？伊
達さん、これは
監禁の現行犯です。無駄な抵抗はしないでください。違うぞ本庄。こいつは遥たちを狙う連中の差し金だ。警察の上層部に誰かが手を回してる。私への命令は正規の手続きで下されているんです。連れて行け。お前ら。
Oh damn, Date-san's dead. Man.
Onnaとガキを死なせたくなきゃ指一本動かすな。
貴様。
おっと。
So this is where like Yuta comes in and gets killed somehow. I love how like for the other dude, punch him. With him, I'm gonna do a metal pipe, otherwise it's gonna do nothing.
6代目俺を
That is several hits to the head with a metal pipe, and Kiryu is still standing.
死ね
Oh, that's so stupid.
あんたじゃ殴り殺すのに時間がかかる。
It's actually beyond so fucking stupid. Nah, fuck off.
父は俺の本質を見誤っていたよ。俺にはあの人を超える野心と抑えきれねえ力への渇きがあった。日の当たる道を歩かせようって親心がかえってあだになった。押さえつけられりゃ反発するのが子供ってやつじゃねえか。裏社会でこそ生きるこの俺の才能に親父は気づいていたはずなのにな。伝説の国土クルスタケルの名は俺が名乗るべき名だ。10数える前に立て。出なきゃ女を殺す。
おじさん。
おっと、無理かな。
Here comes Yuta, right?
踊れはこっちじゃ。
Oh, fuck.
岩見さん兄貴頭はるかとハルトは俺らが守ります。
抜け駆けしたわ。後でみっちり説教したっけ。あんたら立てや。立ってつかさい兄貴。
Fuck, that dude is dead.
この死に損ないが。
お前らが
Oh boy.
誰に喧嘩売ったか。これからたっぷり思い知らせてやるぜ。
叫ぶな。
Hell yeah.
踊れの相手はこっちじゃ。
おじさん。
もう思い残すことは何もねえ。 俺と一緒に地獄まで付き合ってもらうぜ。岩見の坊ちゃん。
貴様。
お前らだけは生かしちゃおけねえ。全部ここで終わらしてやる。
See, this was the moment the game was clearly built around. So I want to see how well it's done. CEO of shipbuilding, hell yeah. Come on. Fuck you, a disappointing so far. Come on. Oh, now you're angry? Okay, you know what? First of all, because funny. And second of all, I've kind of had enough of playing nice. So this is what I mean by, like, I could have been playing like that way more in these fights. No, there's one way I want to finish this. There it is. Only true way to finish the game with a tiger drop.
待て、もう。
お前が地獄へ来るのを待ちかねてる人たちが大勢いる。お前は極道の世界に仇を巻き込む外道だ。
地元ですがい女とかよ殺せ撃ち殺せ。
ナグモす
Okay, that's a bit more realistic. And let me guess, Kiryu. Hell yeah. I'm so glad that gun has no penetrative power, apparently.
死ねよほら早く死ね
This isn't even the first time I've been shot a few times.
無事です大丈夫です兄貴
あいつらを頼むぞユダ
しっかりしてくださいよ兄貴くそよくも桐生の兄貴を 短い夢だったか。
He did load one bullet. What a little bitch. Persona shit at work. That's not how it works. Man's just activating his persona. It's too much for him. He has to lie down.
ユータとハルトと幸せに
Ayo, Paul Kiryu's dead again. I'm gonna be honest. If you didn't have like the like a dragon stuff and stuff further on, I would be so fucking disappointed with this as an ending. Like straight up, I would be so upset. This is a terrible ending game for Kiryu's story. Wow, what an interesting stream. It's been 30 minutes. Alright, there's some post-game, and we can have free roam from memory as well. So we'll do some of that. Muck around for a bit, and then maybe we'll do something else. I just... Yeah, that was... Koro Majima. Literally only there if you use cheat codes. Yeah, I don't even feel like I rushed through this game that much. I feel like I did a lot of side questing, but the side quests were just so fast and disappointing in comparison to some of the other stuff that Yakuza has offered. I mean, I'll play hentai. That would be way more, yeah. But okay, I want to kind of go over my thoughts of this game and then Yakuza up till this point, right? This is probably the worst Yakuza entry so far. And the only reason I'm hesitant on saying that is because Yakuza 3 is a really incredible game if it wasn't stuck on Yakuza 3. If it got its Kiwami like it deserves, it would be probably top 2 or top 3 easily. The worst Persona entry, yeah, it is the worst Persona entry as well. No, it's the worst Yakuza entry in my eyes. And that's just because the experience of this was so much worse than the rest of my Yakuza experiences. Now, don't get me wrong, I personally believe I started at possibly one of the highest points of the franchise, which is Yakuza 0. It genuinely made me cry. Like, it genuinely made me cry, that one. These fucking goddammit. These Yakuza games have done a lot less for it than that, in my eyes. 5 was actually really good. even though it was a wild fucking shit show. 4, same argument, but less so. 3, again, just it's only let down by its age. Kiwami 2 is awesome, and it's clear to see that they learnt from this game. Kiwami 1 was really fun and a great way to kind of start the Yakuza actual journey after 0. Oh, I'll let the cutscenes play. Oh. Aww.
キヨちゃんはずっとあんたのことを気にかけとったんじゃ。3つの時に別れたんじゃったの。覚えてるんか、母ちゃんのこと。
写真でだけ。でもお父さんがいろいろ話してくれた。
染谷が。
お父さんの仕事のせいでお母さんは出ていくしかなかったって。お父さんはいつも自分が悪いんだって言ってた。
そうか。ほいじゃが、あいつはあんたのことを大事に育てとったんじゃな。のう、キヨちゃん。
うん。
Didn't she get persona'd?
まさか清美さんが無事でおったとはの。小清水のやつがかくまっとったんじゃって。
小清水は空砲で清美さんを撃ったんです。
Oh. What?
彼女を助けようと自分で腹刺した染谷に、小清水もなんか感じるもんがあったそうで。
あいつも世が世じゃったらあんなゲスどもに使われる男じゃなかったんじゃ。菅井と岩見の言いなりになっとる自分にええ加減嫌気がさしただけと違うんか。
それでもいいだろう。おかげで清美さんは生きてる。
南雲の頭も哀れじゃのう。恋敵は清美さんのために自決した染谷じゃ。どうあがいても勝ち目はないじゃろう。しばらくは広瀬一家の立て直しに専念してもらおう。
後のことを頼むな、田頭。松永の兄貴も。
沖縄に行っても達者でな、言うた。はるかちゃん。もちろん春ともじゃ。桐生の兄貴のことは残念じゃった。わしらもまだ信じられん。阿川に強い人が。
でもこの子は大きくなってもきっとおじさんの背中を覚えてると思います。私も絶対に忘れないです。おじさんとこれまで一緒に歩いてきた道の続きを今度はこの子と歩かなきゃ。
This is such a really bad ending so far. It was nice before that cutscene. Oh my god, is that Majima for the fucking first time? Yeah, it's Majima and Sajima.
無所出たとこで疲れとるやろが。 俺らもお前が出てくんのを待っとったんや。話は聞いとるやろ。
陽明連合会と戦争が始まるで。四代目の首取られた言うて若い衆が言い切り立っとる。もう止められん。
俺も気持ちはわかるけどな。そしたらどないする？六代目。
クルスタケルは死に、息子の岩見恒夫もぶち込まれた。小清水って男は陽明連合会の跡目としてまだ広島を掌握できていない。
なんや、今が広島への攻め時や言いたいんか。
まあ広島でもうちの報復が来ると思うとるはずや。やるんやったら早い方がええやろ。俺は後悔している。
Yeah, here we go.
言えた義理ではないが、俺はお前の親のつもりだった。ならば俺は
Here's the location to my billions from the 80s.
ないことが山ほどあったはずだ。だが俺はそのことに正面から向き合おうとしてこなかった。そんな俺の前にさまざまな親子の形が次々に現れた。しがらみや掟に縛られ、子供を純粋に愛してやれなかったことにようやく気づいた親。親を超えることで認めてもらえる、愛してもらえると堅くなにまで信じた子供たち。そんな親と子の隔たりが多くの不幸を招くのを目の当たりにした。彼らは親子として向き合っていなかったのだろうか。そうじゃない。彼らは親子の絆を信じていた。それぞれが苦しい定めの中で親子の絆を確かめようと必死で思い悩み続けていたはずだ。ただ彼らには親子として共に過ごす時間が足りていなかった。それだけだ。でもそれはきっと大切なことなんだと思う。だが俺も彼らと同じ鉄を踏んでいた。俺は曲がりなりにも登場界の4代目だった。6代目としてお前を登場界に引き込んだのも俺だ。
Oh.
大悟。
Oh.
俺はお前の親としてそばにいてやる必要はないと思っていた。堂島大吾を男と見込んでお前に全てを託していたと言えば聞こえはいい。だが俺は
Gotta say, this was a bit out of left
お
field.
前と持つべきだった親と子の時間を捨てて運命と向き合わず消せない過去からも目を背け逃げていただけだ。
I mean, it's not.
親子たちのことを思うと
I just was really not expecting this.
今の俺には
There was just no build up to this moment.
言葉もない。
Like, this is a good payoff for a moment that never got built upon.
お前や登場界の親だと名乗る資格はない。だからこの手紙を読んだとき、もし俺が死んでいたとしてもどうか親の仇を討とうなんて 思わないでほしい。俺の命にそんな価値などない。それが俺の最後の頼みだ、大悟。
I do not know how I'm supposed to feel about this ending so far.
親からもらった遺言を俺は守ります。広島と戦争はしない。その上で陽明連合会にはこっちから申し出て五分の杯を交わします。
キルーちゃんに先手を打たれとったわけか。
俺はあの人の手紙に超えるべき親の背中を見た。
立派に親やったやないか、キリュウ。
またこのビルでスカイファイナンスを開きますんでね。ご挨拶をと思いまして。
ああ、聞いたよ。おめでと
う。それで桐生さんのことですけど、伊達さんは本当にあの人の遺体を間違いなく確認したんですか？
ああ、そうだ。
So there we go. That's our excuse of he's not gone.
よし、もう一回だ。な、頑張れ。さあ来い、ハルト。
頑張って、ハルト。
頑張れ、頑張れ、ハルト。
You do it at like the corner of a wall or something like that. It's way better. But like, oh my god.
もうちょい。
桐生さんの死を確認したのはあなただけだ。その後遺体は不可解にもすぐ火葬にされちまった。
桐生には遺族がいない。あの日俺が遺体の確認に呼ばれたのは警察関係者の友人としてだ。
何度聞いても答えは同じってことですか。いつか本当のことを話せる日が来たら、その時は違う答えを聞かせてもらえますよね、伊達さん。
見えるか、桐生一馬君。つい今しがた大道寺実先生が亡くなられたと知らせがあってな。誰だあんたは。私は政治家としてのイロハをすべて大道寺先生に教えられたものだ。今回の尾道の一件、マスコミも世間も大騒ぎだ。選挙も近いというのに全く困ったもんだ。火消しに追われて身が持たんよ。まあ時間が経てば火は消える、そんなものだ。 だがつまらん火種が大ごとになることもある。超大和型戦艦クルスタケル、岩見恒夫、それらと大道寺先生とのつながりが万が一でも表に出るようなことがあってはならん。そうだろう。もしあんたからマスコミにでも知れれば先生の名前に傷がつく。するとそのことで過去の過ちを詮索される人間が出てくる。
Okay.
彼らの多くは今この国を支える指導者たちだ。わかるかね。
つまりあんたもその一人で、口封じの賄賂ってことか。
いろいろ調べさせてもらったよ。養護施設のことを気にかけているんだって。じゃあ金も必要だろう。私は情け深い人間でね。憔悴している人間に鞭は打たない。それを気持ちよく受け取って全ての秘密を守るという意志、それさえ示してくれればいいんだ。
断る。
何？
全てを秘密にしたいのなら俺の条件を飲め。
なんだと？自分が何を言っているのか分かっているのか？
まず堂島大吾という男を無所から釈放しろ。
Okay.
奴が出てこないと広島で戦争が起こるぞ。これ以上の火種は起こしたくないんだろう。
そんなこと、貴様、自分の立場が分かっているのか？
条件が飲めないんならこの取引はなしだ。秘密に一生を怯えて暮らせ。
極道ごときがなめるなよ。命が惜しくないのか？場合によってはお前が大事にしている人間も巻き添えになるぞ。
Was that about not threatening people in hospital bed?
いろいろ調べたんだろう。俺を本気で怒らせたらどうなるか 試してみるか。
なら貴様が秘密を守るという保証はどうしてくれる？
死んでやるよ。
何？
あんたの力でこの病院で発行した死亡届を。そうしたら俺は一生消え続けてやる。最後の条件はそれだ。
何言ってんだ桐生。
聞いていたろ。俺は消える。俺の死体を確認したとあんたがみんなに伝えてくれ。どうなんだ、この男が証人だ。条件を飲むのか？
おい、ふざけるなって。分かってんのかお前。そんな真似したらもう二度と遥や春人に会えねえんだぞ。
そうだろうな。
分かった。その条件飲もう。くそ、なんでお前ばっかりこんな。
遥や春人、それに俺の周りにいてくれた多くの仲間たち、あいつらを守れるなら俺は喜んで死んでやるさ。 性を忘れやがって。バカ野郎が。
よし、その調子だ、ハルト。できるぞ。待つぞ。
Oh, camera didn't handle looking at Haruka for a moment there. I bet you he's just dug by the fence a little bit. No, he just moved a bit further away, okay. I'm not gonna say this is great parenting, but hey. It's not something that's like it's a progressive thing, people. It's not something that happens all at once. Alright. Now that we've had like that sequence of stuff, I'm gonna be honest, this game... the ending felt like it was written separate to the story. Like this ending seems really, really cool but the game never actually built this ending. We never got the stuff that would make this ending good. Like, it makes sense. That's actually very upsetting to me because this seems like such an awesome ending. I'm actually really upset by this. Oh, this seems like such a cool... So I'm going to refer back to what we've talked about many a times now. This game was just incomplete. This game could have been so much better if it was given like maybe another year or so in the oven to bake. On your groove. Yeah. I just... This is actually just such a... Yeah, no, I'm actually really genuinely upset by this. Because, like, again, I want to stress, the reason I'm upset is because I can see such a good game on the surface level. And it's just, there's so many little things that add together, and especially now that I've actually seen the end story part, the fact that it just failed to live up to its delivery. I genuinely hope I remember this game better than I feel playing it. I feel like that's what's going to happen with this game. But I'm going to remember the fact that I also think this is probably the worst Yakuza game so far. Actually, you know what? We could do a tier list or like a rating of my thoughts on the Yakuza games since we're done. Now, mind you, yes, I will acknowledge there's Like a Dragon, and then there's also like Man with No Name, and the other, like, there's all sorts, right? Like you've also got like the alternative history ones, the side content ones, all sorts. At this point, I'm planning to play through Like a Dragon, Man of No Name, and then Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Those are my guaranteed. I'm gonna play through those 3. That is something I promise, but I don't know. I feel like I don't want to just speak super poorly of this game. Like, this game had a lot of cool things, but like everything cool I could even refer to in this game is just done better in Kiwami 2. And so that's mechanics wise. So then that leaves story as the thing, and like pacing and all that, and that was bad. I mean, okay, here's the pull away from this. When we started playing, we initiated a cutscene, and then we walked around a moment to get some fucking sushi, then came back, initiated the final quest. We did 1 fight, 2 fight, and then it's only been cutscenes. It's been an hour. That's not how an ending goes. No. I'm genuinely quite disappointed with this game. The fact that I only had 2 fights, and that's including, then one of those was a large scale fight that I cleared out the main enemies and then focused the boss afterwards. Okay. Wait. Before we go anywhere, we can change outfits now. It's because we're in premium thing. Oh, the planet. Oh, what the fuck? Why is the head so small? Oh, that's so cursed. I love it. All right, let's go. Let's. You know what? Fuck it. I feel like I don't want to be hypercritical on this game more than I already have been, because I just feel like I'm wasting my time, because it's the fact that there is reported evidence of like several components of this game just being not done, right? Like the fact that Majima was supposed to actually be a portion of the game with the Colosseum and all that, and just none of that ended up making it in. I'm genuinely really disappointed. So I'm gonna go to karaoke. Like, all I can think about right now is how much I'm disappointed in this game and how much I want to play Like a Dragon now. These are our only songs. All right, let's do this song.
この曲を送るぜ。ハンズ、聴いてくれ。深夜2時、均一なる。どんな夢を見てる。無意識に
Fuck.
握り返す。指先に小さなら。いつまで見れる。どこまで行ける。無情にめくれるカレンダー。弱くて儚い握力ゼロのはず。きっと気づかぬうちにこの手を振りほどき背中を乗り越え。
My brain is not doing this well for some reason. We didn't even get the cutscene. Is there even a cutscene? I feel like I would have actually hit the cutscene. Well, I guess there is a cutscene. Okay, I think I did okay with it. Okay, there's a 76. Ugh. I mean, we did a thing with it. Like, am I missing something about this game? Like, is there something massive made? I await you on my floating island. All right, let's go fight Amon. It's about as good a camping stone as we're gonna get. But first, I'm gonna save because we want to have a save right before the fight. Before we go there to guarantee that, if we need to go get more stuff or something. Amon's Island. Let's go.
久しぶりだな、桐生一馬。待っていた。
So, again, Amon is supposed to be one of the hardest fights of the game each time. Ranked at the highest difficulty. In other games, it's been locked in to the highest difficulty. Even if you lower the difficulty, it doesn't change anything about Amon. He just starts at highest rank. But this game's also proven to me that bosses aren't strong. So this begs a question. Okay, so heat's not great into it. The fuck is that? So this is when it actually should get scary. What is that? So there's Doombas. Okay. And those things, the trails even hit. Okay. Okay, that's concerning. Alright, I have no idea how I'm supposed to do that part. This is the most honest fighting I've ever done with an aim-on fight, and I don't like it. Damn, I keep getting the timing a little too early. Damn it. Yeah, I should have healed there. Okay. Defeat the enemy with extreme heat mode. Alright, come on. See, extreme heat mode versus Amon's not seeming like the best. I can't die during it. That's something to keep in mind. Not something I've tested before. I just came out of heat. I just came out of extreme heat winning swung. My bad. I wasn't watching my heat gauge. That grab is really annoying. Damn. my god, these fucking drones, man. Oh. This is such a stupid fight. Can I just say that again? Oh, I'm not. Okay, they just dropped a bunch on top of me. Alright, we'll give it like another shot or two before I just... look at least something up, maybe. Yeah, we got the time wrong. Like, this fight's so not interesting until it's like the next phase, and then the phase is just irritating. They just... how do you make a boss fight in this actually difficult? Just give them a fucking bunch of Roombas, apparently. The great final boss of the Yakuza franchise. Fucking just tragic. Where's this fucking death laser? Why does he have Roombas now? Okay, well. My brain didn't register that, and that did way more damage than I was expecting. Like, Like, it just feels that there's less heat actions in this game as well. I don't know if that's just me. Because like, this is the only one I get to actually trigger somewhat regularly, right? Like, even the tiger drop just it doesn't do damage. And I'm just, yeah, I'm not allowed to get the heat action off there. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to do this Amon fight. It's just... Of all the Amon fights, right, like, don't get me wrong, I've failed a fair few of them. And I've just had to quit on them a few times. But this one just seems so uninteresting to try and learn. And I want to stress, the reason why I say that, as I was just testing in that last one, do I think I can beat him with the cheese that I've used a couple of times and refused to use in the later stages of the game because it was super cheesy? Yes, I'm pretty sure I can. Do I want to? God, no. It seems super fucking irritating and boring. Like, genuinely, I would fucking hate to play that way. Oops. So... I might muck around in this game for a little bit longer and then we'll call it doing some other stuff, like, instead. Play something else or something. It's just... all of the side stuff in this just feels so... uninteresting. Now, don't get me wrong, like, I've skipped a lot of mini games and stuff like that in the past in Yakuza games, and that's kind of a problem. It's why some of the series were super short in comparison. But just straight up, like, doing all the hostess stuff in one of the Yakuza games I remember, I think it was 3 or something, I just didn't do it because it was just gonna take too long. Like, okay, let's do the tier list thing that I kept saying. Let's see if I can find one real quick. All games. Here we go. So we'll only rank the ones we've actually played. But I wanna go through this, right? So all the Like a Dragons, all of the judgments, and all the originals and side content we're avoiding. So it's going to be Yakuza. When it comes to like Yakuza 3, for example, it's this one. We're not doing this Yakuza 2, we're doing Kiwami 2, which would be... Actually, can I even see Kiwami? There's Kiwami 1. Am I blind? Can I not see Kiwami 2? Ah, there is. Kiwami 2. So we're not... So I'm going to put into... this one. Just so we don't get any unfairness going. I believe it's that version. Alright, so it's all of the mainline games once off. Like the versions that we've played on stream. If these aren't the versions we played on stream, just substitute it because it's just going to be easier. So let's start with Kiwami 1. Kiwami 1, I think, was a interesting, weird, albeit, story, but it was overall not a bad one. Kiwami 2, I think gameplay-wise was great, story-wise was a bit convoluted and stupid, but I still appreciated it. 3, I stand by. I'm going to put it in the middle, kind of, purely because it is age that does not do that game well. I want to see this Kiwami. If it's Kiwami, I think it will be incredible. 4 is next. 4 is slightly better than the current 3. I think it's not as good as the first Kiwami. The first Kiwami had a great experience for me. It was great. I loved it. 5 is just behind the Kiwami, just above, just behind. It's kind of same as Kiwami, the first Kiwami. I genuinely think that. Apparently I have drivers available for update. 6, what we just played, genuinely the worst by a long shot. I struggle with it. And 0, I've said before, is, in my eyes, the pinnacle of the Yakuza games so far that I've played. It's because it is the one that it brought me into the caring about these characters. I do not think I would care to the same extent about certain aspects if I hadn't played 0. And I had a real attachment to that game. I really, really fucking loved it. There is a scene in it that in particular I will always remember when thinking about 0. That is when I actually just cried on camera. Because it was just that good. So that's kind of my experience with the Yakuza games so far. I think that's a really valid way of rating them. I'm sure someone's going to be upset with this. So I'm going to screenshot it and go put it on Twitter. I'll put it on Twitter later. Not during stream. But yeah, like genuinely, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts and feelings about the Yakuza stuff so far. And I am really sad that I feel so poorly about this game. I did not... Like, with 3, mechanically speaking, I had a hard time with it. I needed to leave that game alone as soon as possible, in my eyes, because I was just getting frustrated with the gameplay. 4 had a little bit of that issue as well. 5, not so much. 5 started really cleaning up. But it was an issue in those two, in 3 and 4 a little bit. 3 a lot more. was just the gameplay was what was getting to me. It was kind of being agitating. But I genuinely think the game's great, right? I think the story of it's good, and that's why, again, like, I'll keep iterating that I think it needs a Kiwami experience, like a Kiwami treatment to give it, like, that facelift that it really, truly deserves. Not saying that it's, again, like, I'm not saying inherently it's a bad game. I have a hard time with playing older games nowadays, just because of the expectation of the smoothness of the gameplay loop, I guess. I don't know. Like, the fluidity of things and the clunkiness that 3 brought is something that's from, like, the PS3 era sort of thing. Which, like, early PS3 era, which I can't play those games happily anymore. I've played a few of those games. I've played PS2 and PS3 era games in recent time. Like, early of those eras, ones before PS4 was even a fucking concept on the market. And those games suck ass. I genuinely cannot enjoy them that much. So, with that being the case, do we want to play something else for... Do we want me to set up another stream quickly? For like an hour or so? Or do we want to call it here for today? Or do we want me to just keep playing something else on this stream? And not have to move to another stream? Because I'm just going to be honest, I'm not playing this game anymore. I want to... Again, like I've said this before, I kind of want to leave the game before it leaves such a sour expression on me that I would never want to come back to it. I want to be able to come back to these games. Eventually. I would love for them to go through this game and clean it up, but I doubt that that's going to ever... Like, that's going to happen much further down the line, right? Like, it is more likely there's going to be a redo of Yakuza 1 and 2 again than Yakuza 6 getting a, like, Kiwami facelift sort of thing. The, like, I go through and redo it all up and give it the treatment that it originally deserved. I'm tempted to call it here today just because of some of the stuff that's happened. So let me have a rant for a moment about kind of some... I have to be hesitant on certain details, but I'm going to talk about some things that are going on at the moment, and I'm trying to sort them out. So I've talked before about like how I'm studying, so I have applied for New Zealand's version of basically a kind of study pay, like while you're studying, the government pays you. We have a limited amount of allocation for that. You're allowed 200 weeks of that in total. Now, I studied over COVID, which didn't impact my studies too much, but it did impact my studies enough that it was noticeable, right? Like I started study in 2019 with the previous degree, so inherently it was affected by COVID quite drastically. I am getting screwed over at the moment now because I've just maxed out that allocation, and now I was informed that I was going to get like given it was going to automatically switch over because I had been pre-accepted already to basically just taking it out as a loan, my weekly money that they would give me. They did not inform me that I was going to be getting a reduced amount, and they and when I was indicated that like there was some stuff that I could potentially do to improve the money when it did come through, because it was going to be slightly different. I knew that it was going to be a different scheme, which meant that I was told that I could potentially do some things to push it up a bit. I didn't realize it was going to go down, but I was told that, and those were done in advance. But then I was told that I couldn't apply for them yet, So they were declined. So this morning I basically gave a phone call and ranted off at them. I tried to be as pleasant to the person as possible. It was not their fault, it's the situation. Because at 8 p.m. last night is when I get an email telling me that today's money that I'm getting is decreased instead of, like, say, last week or a week before, or when they actually knew my allocation had maxed out. So, in short, things are getting organized for it. I'm trying to sort some stuff out. I've been given some temporary relievance money for certain things. But the fact is that, like, I won't give exacties, but, like, the fact is the money I'm getting from them right now is enough to cover only my rent, not even services like power, internet, anything like that. And then there's also the fact that I need to consider food, because surprisingly enough, food's important. And then, like, cat stuff. Like, I should have been going to the doctor as well, because I have pretty extreme, outstanding health conditions. And I can't afford to. I'm also got extreme eye-related problems that I haven't been able to go check on, because I can't afford to. And when I say eye conditions, I mean genuinely there's a good chance I go blind in the next 5 years. And I need confirmation of if I need certain surgeries or some stuff, which, again, those surgeries are going to probably cost a lot of money as well, because they're not going to be covered, because apparently it could be considered cosmetic, because it's cosmetic to use your fucking eyes. In short, I'm getting really fucked around at the moment, and with everything that happened last year and the fact that this has been constant this year, like every week or two I am calling them up to get information, because they're just not being consistent, they're not being clear, things are changing constantly on me, and I'm informed of one thing and it's changed to something else at the next moment. And it's upsetting. It's really pushing me. And, like, I was shaking this morning with how, like, upset I was. It's genuinely not good for me to be dealing with this. And again, I have a heart condition. Stuff like this is stuff I should not be dealing with, because it's really fucking bad for me. So, yeah. That's my little rant. And with, like, lots of little tiny things going on as well in the background and everything. It's really boiling over, and I'm just getting more and more done with the bullshit that's going on. I don't consider it fair that I'm getting some of this treatment. I'm not saying it's unfair that, like, the amount of money I got was decreased or anything like that. It's the fact that I wasn't informed of it. And that I have this amount of stress put on me because of this all of a sudden, when I shouldn't have to deal with this. This is unnecessary stress from a system that is designed to help people. Which, I will say this much, even at the peak amount of money I could be getting from this government tree allowance, it is barely enough to survive on. It is so close to, like, hitting a level of not, like, I'm not living healthily because of this money. Because of how, like, tight my budget is. I know how much money I need to live comfortably and healthily and safely on a week-to-week basis, and the money I'm getting is far from that. Far enough that it's a triple-digit number difference. And that's not me going like, oh, well, I want to live in luxury. That's me talking about bare minimums covered and baseline expenses never having to worry about, and having a small amount of money off to the side for, say, like, the occasional treat. Like, for example, every couple of weeks I could get maybe some takeout. For that one night I don't want to fucking cook. But no, I don't have that at the moment. I've been living off fucking bread and sausages. Alright, I'm going to stop there because I'm going to start revealing more details than I should and create a pity party, and I hate that. I just wanted to rant because I wanted to just vent. Like, I just need a vent at the moment. Yeah. You know what? Let's... Actually, before we finish off, let's show something that's kind of cool. So, yesterday we were working on... for the game development stuff, we were working on... the little sprite thingy, right? The little dude that runs around. I'm going to show the progress we made. Yesterday, because I got a lot of progress done on it. I talked about it with my mates, but I kind of want to show this. So we'll show this real quick and then we'll call it there. Only a 2-hour stream, yeah, that sucks. It's not great for my algorithm stuff, but you know, what's more important, mental health or algorithm? YouTube would say algorithm. Alright. So, here's our little guy. There is a lot of logic code in here. It needs some cleanup still, but little Rambit is doing pretty well now. There's, I still need to add the emergency system in, mind you. Where if you're below a certain HP threshold, he will, and you're off cooldown for the emergency system, it will automatically come and give you the first priority thing. However, it's a little Rambit. He's doing wander logic right now, trying to find experience, and now he's going to go for attacks. Now came back, gave me a shield, and now he's going out for EXP. Now you can see there's a number 6 here. That's how much shield I have, 2, and now I'm taking damage. He'll do his attacks and he'll run over to me in a second. And that's giving me tail and shield again. Now, I need to probably tweak some of the targeting on this and everything, but he effectively goes and targets the largest group of enemies he can. That are on screen. So, yeah, that's what I spent a good chunk of yesterday doing. And when I say a good chunk, I mean a lot. There's a lot of interesting code as well to scale him in a good way. I have a lot of his movement based off the player movement speed modifier, so he actually feels like he's probably never gonna... feel slow or too slow. He's always gonna feel kind of a little slower than the player, but never like excessively slow. Which is the important thing. Because if he feels too slow, then he's just going to not... Yeah, like he's not going to function eventually if you get enough movement speed, and I don't want him to feel detrimental to the... Like, I don't want you to feel like you have to play it a detrimental way to facilitate Rambit working. If that makes sense to kind of it. But yeah, at the moment, a lot of this is hard-coded. It's not actually properly set up as an ability. As you can kind of see, the values are just set here for now. A lot of this is going to be pumped in correctly at a later date. But like, there's a lot of logic here that was carried over. I think here, for example, pickup, I had to make a new function for because it was all just one big gloop of code before on the player. There's an argument to be made. I might do the same here, which is when colliding with experience, do this, which I might make this just so much better in the long run. But yeah, no, this is the changes that we did. I did a lot of other things as well, but this is the main stuff. There's a lot of little systems that I had to tweak to clean this up. I would argue this is the most complex ability on my end to design out of all of the ones that I've done to this point, because the ones that were worse than this were only worse than this because nothing had been laid out for them, and it was complete system build-ups. This had shields that needed to be built for it, and then it needed to have logic built for it in a huge capacity, and then it needed other logic to be changed drastically to accommodate that. So, arguably speaking, this has been the most complex one so far. The only other one I could argue might be worse when I finish designing it is Juniper's, which is the clone caster, and that's because all abilities are going to have to be reworked to accommodate clone casting. Which is interesting. So yeah, with that all being the case, then, like I said, we're gonna call it there. I'm not feeling too great mentally. I have a lot that I want to try and get done today, and I kind of want to try and chill out and sort out some of my foodstuffs. So with that being the case, once again, thank you so much for watching. You're awesome. Stay awesome. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay okay. And I hope to see you again next time. Till then, bye-bye.